Hey there, boys and girls. Just another fine day in life, isn't it? This is part three of the Surfside, Florida condo collapsing. I saw a little headline today. It was about um, I didn't really pay attention to much yesterday as busy, but it just occurred to me. It's like I did this part one on this. There's just some things that just don't seem right about this building collapsing and who was in it, and then finding out a few more peeps, whatnot. It could all be coincidence, you know. I've been known as a conspiracy theorist and stuff, even though I've had lots of validation over 20 years that is actually all true. So I just think it's really odd out of all the different like buildings, because you could search lots of buildings that have just fallen down, coincidence and whatnot, but it just seems just odd to me with DeSantis becoming the new governor of Florida. Trump's there. All this there's a first lady of Paraguay. Um, her family was supposedly in there. Haven't heard anything new about that or caught up on anything with that. But it just seems kind of odd to me because I've always thought that the Twin Towers, 9/11, 2001, that just seemed like an inside job to me, and still does. And there's just too much evidence and too many things that have gone on that's been shunned from the public light. All these media stations, they do not at all show realistic things. Like, I know that we got to censor things that are on TV because there's a lot of people have TVs in public areas and whatnot. We don't want kids seeing total devastation and destruction and bodies and stuff like that. But it's actually something I really think that people should see, the reality of what's going on all the time. Maybe we need our media stations to have certain points. I don't know. I just believe in reality. Boom, in your face reality. It doesn't matter how graphic it is, because that is part of reality, and people don't know what the graphic part of reality really is. A lot of times everyone's so blinded and shunned by our media corporations, all this stuff. I mean, I grew up with, I've seen a lot of shit in my life. A lot of vulgar shit, a lot of a lot of reality that is really fucking graphic. And yeah, there's just things that kids shouldn't be exposed to. Some people's constitutions aren't good enough. Their personal individual constitutions just aren't mentally able to process reality good enough. But there's just some red flags here with this whole 9/11 thing, the whole committee, the federal government, the FBI, all that investigating now the feds. And we know how corrupt them motherfuckers are and how woke they are, especially our General Milley of our entire fucking nation's military going woke. Something's up, and I don't trust the FBI. I never have, anyways, or CIA. But there's some people in the CIA that are good peeps. I mean, there's good peeps everywhere, but there's a lot of fucking corruption going on. There's some red flags with the whole 9/11 2001 investigation committee, the feds, the FBI, looking into this building collapse. Now, I've seen some videos on architects, some interviews with architects and engineers. They're a little baffled. especially some of the really older ones that have been around since, World War II still, since Vietnam War, since before that, since the 40s. And it's kind of funny that there's a shit ton of buildings that are older than that building that collapsed, but I don't know. Really don't know. A little bit of coincidence. There's some red flags in my book, being construction, engineering, roofing, running big industrial jobs, being on commercial jobs. It's just something ain't adding up. And now we got the FBI looking into this, investigating it. That's the same committee from the 9/11 the Twin Towers coming down. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of things that are going to unfold with this. Like I said, it could be coincidence. There's too many red flags for me, though, that is not shunning this off. Something's going on. We got that John McAfee just supposedly, allegedly committed suicide in a Spanish jail before he was extradited over here, and he's got beef on the Clintons and everything. And then we got whoever was in that building in Florida. Plus, a lot of the crime's gone up big time in Orlando. Haven't really seen too much in Miami, but there's quite a few parts. Like Orlando definitely is one of the places that has seen a spike in crime and gun violence and shit. And this is what the Democrats and libs are always trying to do. They got cronies everywhere. We're just trying to live our lives, but there's just red flags all over the place, and I'm just going to continue to keep looking into this until I'm proven wrong as an individual, because I'm not always right. But I'm going with my feelings, which are always intuitive 99% of the time, and conspiracy theories turn out to be true. They usually always do. There's a lot of sinisterness out there in our world, but this is part 3. Florida building collapse there, that condo there in Surfside. Yeah. It sucks when people are involved in these things. There's a lot of family. I mean, it doesn't matter what people are or where people are from. No matter who they are and how good or bad they are, there's always family that cared for them. And, my condolences go out to the families that lost members. They still got shit tons of missing people, shit tons meaning over 159 people, something like that. They've confirmed 10 dead already. Could be more than that by the time I've made this video. I haven't really been paying too much attention today. Been kind of busy living life. But, yeah, things just don't seem right when we got the FBI that was investigating the Twin Towers come down 9/11 2001, which I think was an inside job. Just to spark war in the Middle East, get our troops all over there. Yeah. Just too many red flags. So keep your eyes wide open. Keep your mind open. And, take off that fucking face diaper. Don't get that jabberoo. And you'll be alright. But yeah, pay attention. Like, subscribe. Throw me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'd like to hear. Shadow bans do exist. And there's been an awful lot of it going on. But if this gets out there to you, drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.